It's better than we anticipated. I don't think a lot of people thought these two guys would be the last two men standing. I created Species Nutrition with one mission in mind: to provide bodybuilders and serious athletes with no-nonsense supplements that work. I put my name and reputation on every bottle of Species Nutrition products. If you want to be your absolute best, join the evolution. Dave Palumbo here with an RX Muscle news update. The IFBB Chicago Pro Men's Open Prejudging is let out, and it's a two-man show between Mo Foda and Vlad Shchuryko. It's better than we anticipated. I don't think a lot of people thought these two guys would be the last two men standing. Seems like after prejudging, they were put through their paces right in the middle, and these two guys are clearly going to be vying for 1 and 2 in the finish. And ultimately, one will go to the Olympia with the qualification of winning this show. Chicago has always been a very difficult show, and this one is no different. Mo Foda bringing back a lot of size improvements from last year. Love the guy's physique. He's got a small waist. He's got a good taper. He's a good poser. He's got really good ab insertions, especially from behind. His waist tapers really nicely. His tan could have definitely been better. I know we make these little. It sounds so almost like not important, but it is so important because Vlad Shchuryko had probably the best tan I've seen on stage, and that made a big difference in polish. I think Mo is looking a little washed out on stage, and Vlad is a lot bigger than he is with a better tan. To me, looks more polished. Now, let's talk about Vlad for a second. Here's a guy who we see on Instagram all the time, and we know that people filter pictures on Instagram to make themselves look bigger and harder and freakier. I don't think Vlad needs to do that because he is that big. He carries a tremendous amount of mass. He brought tremendous conditioning to the stage. He's got striated glutes, hamstrings. His abs are sharp. Maybe his waist is not quite as small as Mo's, but I think he flows well because he's so big. He's got tremendous shoulder width. Once again, I mentioned earlier, his tan is spectacular. It's really showcasing his physique at his best, and it's really highlighting how good his conditioning is. And let's face it, he's bigger. And usually, all other things equal, size wins, And that's, at least in my mind, what I see coming out of this prejudging. I know some people are saying Mo is better, but I don't agree with that. I think that Vlad Shchuryko came in here and really showed these judges that, number one, he's for real. He's got a lot of mass on his body. He's got conditioning. He knows how to show it off. He's the real deal. And he's worthy of going to that Olympia and stepping on stage with some of these other monsters because he is just as big as everyone else. I think in the end, it's going to come down to Vlad having the size advantage over Mo Foda's possibly better symmetry. Because if you're going to bring better symmetry and have to win the show, you got to bring the same conditioning. You got to bring the same polish, you got to bring the same tan, and I think that, to me, I think Vlad did enough to win this show. I mean, usually when you talk about a guy having, slightly a bigger waist than the other guy, the ab thigh pose will show that off. I think Vlad's ab thigh pose is better than Mo Foda's. So, to me, I think that while it's close, I have Vlad, the mass monster, winning this event. We won't know till later today, obviously, and the judges make their final decision. It is a great battle. Maybe Mo will come back tonight with a better tan, more polish, and maybe that will flip-flop. And maybe Mo will come out on top here. So it's exciting. Chicago is living up to its billing, and we'll find out later what happens. And then we will showcase that Chris Aceto on the Heavy Muscle radio show on Sunday night. For now, I'm Dave Palumbo with an RX Muscle news update.